It's Cal Pac Conference action, men's volleyball here from Bowbank Park, powered by Legacy Sports. I'm Zach Swanson. You're watching the Buccaneers Sports Network. It's your Park University Gilbert Buccaneers taking on the visiting University of St. Catherine Firebirds. We're going to take a look at the lineups for tonight's game. It was supposed to be an 8:30 start, a little bit late. We'll take a look at the lineups first for the visiting St. Catherine Firebirds. It's freshman number 4, Jaron Sparts, the outside hitter. The setter, sophomore number 7, Isaac Lang. Junior setter, number 8, Talon Paplatok. The sophomore opposite, number 24, Brian Flores. Sophomore middle blocker, number 25, Ulysses Ramirez. And sophomore opposite hitter, number 34, Brad Flores. Libero, number 15, Jacob Gallegos. For your Buccaneers, one change to the lineup from yesterday's loss to Westcliff University. It's Nico Gutierrez, the senior outside hitter, standing 6'1", alongside Kate Irvine and Hunter Miller at middle blocker and setter, respectively. Nathan Smith is at outside hitter. David Schaefer, the change at opposite, wearing number 19, the sophomore, standing 6'3", returns to the starting lineup, and Ben Tersenek rounds out the 6 for the Bucks. Tyler Yu, the senior libero, standing 5'6", from Tempe, Arizona, will start at the libero spot for the Buccaneers. We are all set to get underway. The Buccaneers looking for their first win of the season. The St. Catharines Firebirds looking to snap a 3-game losing skid. Hunter Miller serves to get things going here. It's received by Flores. Flores is going to go up with the attack. A poor attack from him there. You up. Tersenek attack, and the first attack from Ben Tersenek, less than ideal. And the first point of the game goes to the Firebirds. As mentioned, the Firebirds with a 3-game losing streak, their last 3 losses. First one of those 3 coming last Tuesday against Hope International University. All 3 have been on the road. Next one was a loss on Thursday at Cal Lutheran, and then they lost last night to Arizona Christian. And then the attack there from Ben Tersenek. A good response after the first missed attack. A nice bounce there from Tersenek, gets the scoring going for the Buccaneers. Topspin serve from Tersenek, nice serve. It was received there by Gallegos. Attack from Jerwin Latt. And the first kill of the game for the Firebirds goes to Latt. Service coming here from Gallegos, received by Yu. Miller fakes getting up, and it ends up working nice and perfectly. A receiving error there for number 4, Jared Sparts, the freshman outside hitter, showing his youth with the early mistake. The Buccaneers have tied it up right at 2. Service coming, Tyler Yu. Right-handed service received awkwardly by Gallegos. Attack there from Sparts. And that one bounced. Actually went off the outside hand of David Schaefer. And the point goes to the Firebirds. For the Buccaneers, as mentioned, looking for their first win of the season. 0-4 so far this year. They lost their first and only conference game of the season so far yesterday afternoon against Westcliff University. Lost 3-1 in 4 sets. They won set 1 and then fell in the following 3 sets. Service error there from Isaac Lang. The Buccaneers tie back up at 3 in the first set. Schaefer serves to the Buccaneers. Up in the attack goes Sparts. Bucks are going to get a chance. Gutierrez puts it up. It's blocked. Gutierrez, another chance. Blocked once again, and it's stuffed right down. House down by Brian Flores. The second block in as many Buccaneer attacks. And Brian Flores looking like an early opposition for the Buccaneers attackers. Jared Sparks to serve for the Firebirds. Topspin serve received by Tersenek. Miller puts it over and it was a double hit. Says the head referee. Head referee Amanda Rossman and assistant referee Elvin Otley for this evening's game. Service coming from Sparts again and lands right in front of Tursinek in the back middle. The first service ace of the game for either team comes off the hand of Jared Sparts. He'll serve for the third time in a row. Firebirds on a 3-0 scoring run. Sparts with a way long serve after a nice ace. A poor serve from him, and the Buccaneers get the ball back. Nico Gutierrez to serve, a 6'1" senior from Chicago, Illinois. Top spin serve received by Gallegos. Attack coming from Cody Easter, and he'll tap that one to the floor. And the point goes right back to the Firebirds. It'll be the libero. Jacob Gallegos to serve. It won't be Jacob Gallegos to serve. Instead it'll be Noah Yomes to serve. Yomes to serve for the Firebirds. Received by you awkwardly, Gutierrez, and the Bucks are just gonna have to get it over off the hands of Tursinek. Attack coming from Brian Flores, received decently by Gutierrez. You saves. Tursinek has to bump it over again. Another attack coming here from the Firebirds. That one off the left hand of Colby Easter. Opposite, like 6'4", with his first kill, second kill of the game on back-to-back points. Tursinek receives Miller. Tursinek going up, taps it over the blockers. It's a kill in the books. Wasn't hit very hard by Tursinek, but it does a job, find its way to the floor. And the Bucks with a nice response. Kate Irvine to serve for the Buccaneers. Kate Irvine, when chatting with him before the game, one of the things he said about this Buccaneers team, this is a big opportunity for them to earn their first win of the season. It's a good matchup, as he said, and more or less is guaranteeing a Buccaneers victory, but the first set not going that way is his service, a service error. And it'll be back to a Firebird serve. Service coming from Tellin Paplatok. Miller up, Tursinek, heavy attack. It was blocked lightly by Lang, and it tapped over lightly. And a nice save there. It was by Jerwin Latt, came over, you put it up for David Schaefer, who instinctively tapped it over. It was a poor pass from you. But Schaefer able to make it happen, get a point for the Buccaneers. Blocked there by Tursinek and then tapped right back over by Jerwin Latt. Service there from Hunter Miller. Another point for the Firebirds. Service now coming for Jeremiah Cook. Really deep lineup that the Firebirds have had. They've rolled all the way through a big chunk of their lineup so far in this one. Hunter Miller with a save, running into the scorer's stanchion. Attack coming there from Isaac Lang. And that one tooled out off the hand of Nathan Smith. Point goes once again to the Firebirds. 11 serving 6. Firebirds lead. Service received by Gutierrez. Miller up. Schaefer attacked. Kept up by the Bucks. Miller one that taps it over, and David Schaefer with a light touch. And a poor block attempt by Jerwin Latt. Point goes to the Bucks. Ben Tursinek to serve for the Buccaneers. Nice top spin served by Tursinek, received poorly by Firebirds. A tough attack for Isaac Lang, and then nobody there to save for the Bucks. Ends up going off the foot of Hunter Miller, but just no communication for the Buccaneers. And Vincent Zucchi, head coach of the Buccaneers, notices that immediately, calling the game's first time out. And Zucchi, the Buccaneers, looking to get out to a better start to this one, take an early 1-0 set lead. They got some work to do, though. We'll take a break here. You're watching the Buccaneers Sports Network. Buccaneers trailing the St. Catharines Firebirds 12-7. Jacob Gallegos to serve for the Firebirds, coming out of the timeout for the Buccaneers. Firebirds lead 12-7. Buccaneers already with 3 attacking errors early in this first set. Mistakes have haunted the Bucs early. Attacked nicely from Nathan Smith. And that one right to the floor. And a good attack there and kill from Nathan Smith on the assist from Hunter Miller. Tyler Yu with the serve for the Buccaneers. Bucs looking to get back on track here. Received by Smith after the attack from Brian Flores. Attack from Schaefer. Responded nicely by the Firebirds. Left-handed hit. Tap back over. Nice save there by Nico Gutierrez getting it back over. Excuse me, it was actually Cade Irvine in the block by Nico Gutierrez. And a nice point there for the Buccaneers. Tyler Yu to serve again for the Bucs. Received poorly by Gallegos. Back over and housed on by Cade Irvine. As the attack coming from Jarrett Sparts was sent promptly back. As the Buccaneers with a nice little scoring run taken off here. Attack from Sparts once again. That one tipped and tooled out the back line. Initially blocked by Irvine. And the Firebirds finally getting an answer. Buccaneers do cut the lead to 3 though. Isaac Lang serving for the Firebirds. High toss, top spin, serve, and it goes right into the net. The third service error in this set for the Firebirds. So the service errors plaguing the Firebirds, attack errors plaguing the Buccaneers. And now David Schaefer with an opportunity to bring the Buccaneers to within 1. Service there from Schaefer, received by Sparts. Going up lightly, it'll be Jerwin Latt. And now Sparts is going to attack. Taps it over lightly. Tursinek, nice pass to the front. Gutierrez, and that one's tooled out off the hand of Brian Flores. A nice pass all the way from the back by Ben Tursinek. And the Buccaneers within 1. Nico Gutierrez with a great game in their last one against Westcliff and making it count on the kill there. Service goes long from David Schaefer. So the lead for the Firebirds back up to 2. Jarrett Sparts serving, received by Gutierrez. Miller up, Gutierrez, heavy hit. Goes off the right cheek of Brian Flores, tooled out. Nothing you can do. Nico Gutierrez taking full advantage of the opportunities. His second kill. The Bucs within 1. Gutierrez, a little bit of a heavy serve right into the net. And the point goes right back to the Firebirds. And thank you for tuning in to the Buccaneers Sports Network. As mentioned, we had men's volleyball last night, men's volleyball tonight. Lots of Buccaneers sports in action this weekend that we'll get to in between sets. Attack there from Schaefer on the pass from you. Goes right into the net, and attack error from him. Another point on another error from David Schaefer. First on the service error, and that time on the attack error. Noah Yomes with the service, received by Yu, tapped over by Irvine. There's a nice attack there by Kate Irvine. Miller puts it up, Irvine's gonna attack again, blocked again. Yu's gotta pass it up. Irvine's gotta just tap it over, and it's gonna be a nice opportunity here for the Firebirds. And it was attacked well by Brad Flores. Didn't get up too high, but was able to tap it over. And the kill down off the floor. Service coming from Noah Yomes. Attack from Irvine, received nicely by Sparts. Yomes going over, tapped up by Smith, Turcinek, and that one's gonna go off the pole. And the point goes once again to the Firebirds, now on a 4-0 scoring run. 18-13, Firebirds lead. Service coming once again for Noah Yomes. Puts it over, received lightly by Gutierrez. Miller, Turcinek taps it over, saved by you after the block from the Firebirds. Turcinek's gonna put it over after some miscommunication with Irvine. And then the attack there from Jerwin Latt goes wide to the outside, try to go with the right hand. And get the attack off the floor, but ends up going wide. And an attack error there gives the Buccaneers the service right back. It'll be Trevor Ayala to serve for the Bucks. Ayala serving, received there by Gallegos. Attack coming from Flores, and once again, Brad Flores making the Buccaneers pay for poor blocking. Brad Flores, his second kill of the game. Firebirds lead 19-14. Topspin serve, Miller. Turcinek is having to set it back over. It was received poorly though. Flores isn't going to get a great chance to attack here. Responds well. Miller, Turcinek, left hand taps it over. It was blocked. Flores, and it was Nico Gutierrez trying to save it on the way out. Gutierrez frustrated with himself, knowing that it was likely out. Talon Palpalatok to serve again for the Firebirds. Top spin serve received by Turcinek. Miller having to get back up. A joust at the net. And then it was Isaac Lang with the attack, looking for a tip out. No tip given. It'll be Buccaneers point. Bucks need to get back on track here. Bucks trail by 5. 20-15 to score here in the first set. Miller serving. Attack coming and quickly finished by Jerwin Latt. No response at all for the Buccaneers. And the Firebirds inching closer and closer to the set 1 win. Jeremiah Cook to serve for the Firebirds. Gutierrez, Miller, Turcinek with the attack. Gallegos sets it all the way over to Sparts. Received by you, in the attack from Gutierrez at the back goes long. And there's a nice try there for the Buccaneers as Miller set up Gutierrez almost perfectly. Unfortunately, the attack goes long. Service, though, given right back to the Buccaneers as Jeremiah Cook puts his service into the net. Service error from him. Tursinek to serve for the Bucks. Bucks trail once again by 5. It's going to trail by 6. 22-16. Top spin serve, Tursinek, and that one's going to be tough to receive. It's received nicely by Cook after the poor initial reception from Gallegos. Attack there from Schaefer. Firebirds staying right in it, and then it was tried to be a light touch from Jarrett Sparts after the tough pass. A great serve from Tursinek, and then a great attack from Schaefer. And the Bucks able to get the point right back. Tursinek to serve once again. Nice service received by Cook. Attack from Derwin Latt. And that one housed right down by Nathan Smith, who finally is able to finish it off. Tursinek serve received by Gallegos. And the attack from Isaac Lang goes long, and the Buccaneers now sneaking their way back into it. 22-19. Tursinek to serve again, but not before a timeout called by Firebirds head coach John Ferrari, and a necessary one. The Buccaneers inching their way back into this one in set 1, not giving up too early. Van Tursinek on fire on the service. We'll take a break here. Buccaneers trail by just 3 here in set 1. You're watching the Buccaneers Sports Network. Tursinek to serve for the Buccaneers outside the Firebirds timeout. Top spin serve from Tursinek, received by Gallegos. Up goes Sparts. His attack goes way long. The Buccaneers again with a point off of Tursinek serve. Tursinek serve, top spin. Almost goes long, but received by Cook. Up goes Sparts. Blocked by Schaefer. Miller, quick attack from Smith. It was saved by Gallegos. Miller trying to save after the attack from Jarrett Sparts. Nicely, a little swim move from him. Faked with the right, went with the left, and tapped it to a spot that it was tough for Miller to receive. Buccaneers do sneak their way back into a 3-point game. Gallegos to serve. Bucks need this point badly. Jacob Gallegos serving. Tyler Yu receives. Miller up to Gutierrez. It was blocked well by Isaac Lang. Going up to attack, Jarrett Sparts once again goes off the net. Tursinek, pass from Miller. Gutierrez a little away from the net, and it goes on the left side of the pole. And the point given away by the Buccaneers. It was a tough pass there from Tyler Yu. From Hunter Miller. An attack error from Gutierrez. Set point on the service coming from Gallegos. Received by Gutierrez. Poorly pancaked nicely by Miller, though. Rally stays. And then attack there from Isaac Lang. And Lang bounces it off the floor, and that will end set 1. So the Firebirds take set one by a score of 25-20. We'll be back here for set two in a moment. Buccaneers trail 1-9. You're watching the Buccaneers Sports Network. Opening up set two, Talon Paplatok to serve for the Firebirds. Buccaneers fall 25-20 in set one. And it's the attack from Brad Flores. I guess the opening point away for the Firebirds. Talon Paplatok to serve once again. Poor serve from him, service error. In fact, the fifth service error of this young game for the Firebirds. And the Bucks will get the ball back. It'll be the hand of Ben Tursinek to serve for the Bucks. Top spin serve. He's been fantastic serving so far today. Blocked by Nathan Smith. And then blocked again by Nathan Smith. Miller puts it up. Gutierrez taps it over to the left, keeping it away from the pole. Smith attacks. It was saved by Cook, and then it wasn't Cook, it was Gallegos, and then the attack from the back by Jarrett Sparts. And the point goes to the Firebirds. Buccaneers won their first set of the season last yesterday afternoon against the Westcliff Warriors. That was in the first set and then fell in the subsequent 3 sets. So now 4 sets in a row lost for the Buccaneers. For the Firebirds, they had lost their last 3 games, as mentioned, to Open International, Cal Lutheran, and Arizona Christian. Looking to break that 3-game losing streak today. Service from Jeremiah Cook. Attack coming from Gutierrez, a heavy attack at that, house down by Jerwin Latt. A pair of boys from Hawaii for the Firebirds, Noah Yomes from Hilo, Hawaii. And the block there from Jerwin Latt of Oia, Hawaii. They've had big impacts in this game. An attack here that time from Nico Gutierrez, and the Buccaneers are reeling here early in set 1. Jeremiah Cook service. Gutierrez receives. Gutierrez to attack after the pass from Hunter Miller. Attack coming from Tursinek. Weak leaf all the way from the back. Now Sparks with the attack, but it goes to the left of the line. Out. And point goes to the Buccaneers. Kate Irvine in for Nathan Smith for the Bucks. Tyler Yu to serve after the Buccaneers break a 4-0 scoring run for the Firebirds. A malicious attack coming off the hand of Jerwin Latt. The Firebirds get the point right back. Bucks struggling to maintain momentum in either of these first 2 sets. No scoring run more than 3 other than the scoring run near the end of the first set for the Buccaneers. Attack and kill from Nico Gutierrez there. Bucks trail 6-3. David Schaefer to serve for the Bucks. David Schaefer standing 6'3" from Phoenix, Arizona. Serves it right into the net. And the point goes to the Firebirds. Colby Easter on for the Firebirds. It's Isaac Lang to serve for the Firebirds. Assistant referee over having a chat with the scorers table. And now we're back underway here. Lang serves. Received by Tursinek. Miller up. Quick attack from Kate Irvine. Not a great one though. Yu receives it all the way back. Irvine better attack that time. Tapped up by Gallegos. Attack coming from Sparks and house down by Hunter Miller. A nice little block there with the 2 hands on the attack coming from Jared Sparks. Quick attack on the pass from Isaac Lang by Brian Flores that goes way long. And a pair of attacking errors here early in this first set from the Firebirds. Service from Nico Gutierrez, received by Gallegos. Attack from Sparks, and that one goes long as well. Another attacking error from the Firebirds. The Firebirds continue to hand points back to the Buccaneers. Bucks now on a 3-0 scoring run. Service from Gutierrez, received by Flores after it goes off the net. And then the attack from Talon Papalatok goes poorly, apologies. And the Bucks have tied it up at 7 now. Gutierrez to serve. Firebirds reeling. John Ferrari looking for an answer across the bench. Received by Gallegos. Cook. Attack all the way from way back by Talon Papalatok, and it's received poorly by Tyler Yu. So Papalatok gets redemption for the earlier error. Attack from Tursinek is blocked back home by Colby Easter. Service coming from Jared Sparts, and that one goes off the arm of Brad Flores. Kate Irvine to serve for the Bucks. Firebirds 18 kills to the Buccaneers 9. Bucks have taken advantage of the mistakes that continue to come for the Firebirds, but haven't done a lot of scoring themselves. Bucks, in fact, with a negative .024 hit percentage in this game. But the Bucks have tied it up here in set 2. Service from Kid Irvine. Attack coming from Brad Flores. And it goes off the net and out, blocked by nobody. Another attacking error from the Firebirds. Their 4th attacking error in this set alone so early on. An attack from Colby Easter there, though. Bounced off the floor. And the point goes back to the Firebirds, who tie it back up at 10. Apologies, attack errors for the Firebirds, 6 in this second set. So of the 10 Buccaneer points, 6 of them have come off of mistakes from the Firebirds. And that one stuffed back home by Hunter Miller. Now Miller to serve. Miller finding Sparks, received poorly. Attack by Colby Easter. Another attack error by the Firebirds. And a very, very much needed timeout taken by John Ferrari and the St. Catharines Firebirds. Error after error after error haunting the Firebirds here in set 2. Buccaneers lead 12-10. We'll take a break here. You're watching the Buccaneers Sports Network. Hunter Miller back to serve once again, received poorly by Brad Flores, though he goes to attack, and that one is tooled out off the hand of Nathan Smith. Flores received it horribly, but then was still able to regain after the nice pass. And got the kill quickly after. No attack error there from the Firebirds. confirmed home by Brad Flores. Service from Talon Pavlatok goes long, and a service error instead from the Firebirds. Buccaneers are taking full advantage of the Firebird mistakes in this one, and they'll take it no matter what. Service coming from Ben Tursenek, top spin serve. Up goes Isaac Lang with the left hand, and that one's no good. Another attacking error for the Firebirds. The story of this second set, without a doubt. Attack error, attack error. Attack error consistently here from the Firebirds. Service from Tursenek. Top spin serve. That one just goes out a little to the side. Out to the side closest to the St. Catherine's bench. Service from Jeremiah Cook. And it's an awkward hit over by David Schaefer, but it works nonetheless. Blocked off the top of the head by David Schaefer. Miller up, Smith, saved by Yu, saved by Tursenek, nice save by him. Yu's gonna put it over, give Tursenek time to regroup. Up with the attack goes Jerwin Ladd, and then Tursenek to the floor to try and save it again, unable to do it. A nice rally both ways, but the Firebirds win one. Could it be consequential? Jeremiah Cook to serve once again. Firebirds cut the lead for the Buccaneers to 1. Poor reception by Gutierrez. He puts it right back over. Attack coming from Sparts. And that one is housed right back by David Schaefer. So the block on that last one from Smith and Schaefer, and then a receiving error as Yu's gonna get the ace. A mistake coming from Jarrett Sparts. Yu serving again, Sparts. It's gonna be attacked from the left hand by Isaac Lang. And that one service from Jacob Gallegos. Disagreement of the scores. And a yellow card given to the Firebirds for a poor substitution. So yellow card is given to the Firebirds. Mistake with Jacob Gallegos, still waiting to serve for the Firebirds. They'll now get the chance to. Attack coming from Nico Gutierrez, sends Gallegos to the floor, but it's received well. Sparts to attack, taps it right over to Miller. Irvine puts it up for Schaefer. Blocked and then saved by Cook, and then the attack from Jarrett Sparts goes way long. And the Buccaneers take a 3-point lead now here in set 2. They trail 1-0. And now it's Sully Bostra to serve for the Bucks. Sully Bostra, he played 1 point in the game yesterday, comes on for the serve and puts it off the bottom of the net. Luckily for him, he can laugh about it. Vincent Zucchi covering his head on the Buccaneers sideline. Sully Bostra's going to stay on for the second point. Isaac Lang to serve for the Firebirds. Lang received by Tursenek. Miller, up goes Gutierrez. Heavy attack but it's housed right back down by Brian Flores. Firebirds cut the lead to 1. Bucks holding barely to this 1-point lead. Service received poorly as it goes off the fingertips of Nico Gutierrez. It's going to be an ace for Isaac Lang. And the point going to the Firebirds, who have tied it up now at 17. Isaac Lang to serve for the Bucks, excuse me, for the Firebirds. Miller pass to Irvine. Now Gutierrez with the attack, blocked by Flores. Now all the way from the back coming Jeremiah Cook. And it was tipped out. I believe they're going to say it was by Sole Bostra. Now Ikaika Stant coming in for the Bucks as the Firebirds take a 1-point lead here in set 2. Isaac Lang to serve, 18-17 Firebirds lead. Service from Lang, Stant. Miller pass to Stant. Stant gets up high and actually hits it well. Over to Gallegos, attack coming from Colby Easter. Bucks do get it over. Attack coming from Sparks, all the way to the back. Received by Bustra. Miller, Stant, puts it over. Nice rally going here. Attack from Cook goes long. And the Buccaneers win the long rally. And much needed .1 for the Buccaneers there. It'll be a Ikaika Stant to serve for the Bucks. Stant standing 6'1", 170 pounds from Maricopa. Topspin serve from Stant, received by Gallegos. Attack from Flores, received by Bustra. Attack from Tursinek off the head of Sparks. It's a tough return. Firebirds gonna get it back over though. Lang, Miller, attack from Cade Irvine as he runs right into the net. And the point goes to the Firebirds.
19-17.
Tursinek attacking, and that one tooled out off of Colby Easter. So the kill going to Ben Tursinek. Cade Irvine now to serve for the Bucks. This one back and forth here in set 2. Firebirds lead 1-0. Received by Gallegos. Up goes Easter, and Cade Irvine's not going to get a chance to make a play on it. He has to try and run around the bleachers. Noah Yomes to serve for the Firebirds, received by Tursinek. Miller up to Tursinek, heavy attack, goes off the top of the head of Colby Easter on the head top. Goes Tursinek, and the Bucks get the point back, and they tie it right back up at 20. A great attack there from Tursinek. The sophomore from Seattle, Washington, making his presence known and felt in the second set here. Hunter Miller to serve. And it's a big serve at that. Received by Flores. Flores to attack is tipped by Schaefer, and then Nathan Smith losing where he was. Should have been him to get the second ball. And the Firebirds get the point right back. 21-20, Firebirds lead. Service coming from Talon Palpalatalk. Talk. Received by Stant. Miller. Up goes Tursinek, and his attack goes long. Point goes again to the Firebirds. 2-point lead now. This one's going to come all the way down to the wire here in set 2. Talk to serve once again. Talk. Received by Stant. Yu passes it up. Tursinek tips it over. And Brad Flores heading one way. A ball from Tursinek heading the other, and it's a kill from Ben Tursinek. The Bucks get the point back. 22-21 now. Buccaneers trail by 1. Tursinek to serve. Tursinek, top spin, received by Flores. And then Flores going to attack. His attack is tipped and goes out. And the point goes to the Firebirds. 23-21 now. Jeremiah Cook to serve for the Firebirds here. Cook. Poorly received by Kaika Stant. Goes off his not off his fingertips, off the palm of his hand. 24-7-21. Stant receives poorly again, but you able to save it. Miller gets it over. Point needed here. And that one's blocked by Kaika Stant, but it goes out. Tooled out. And that'll end set 2. The Bucks had an opportunity and were tight the whole way, but unable to find their way back into set 2. It's going to be a long road ahead for the Buccaneers. It's a reverse sweep needed for the Bucks now, and they'll need it big time. Buccaneers trail 2-0. You're watching the Buccaneers Sports Network. Buccaneers trail 2-0. 25-20 the first one, 25-21 the second set. Service from Ikaika Stant. Attack from Ben Tursinek. It was a double hit. Says the head referee as Kate Irvine with the double hit. And the Buccaneers trail 1-0 to open up set 3 here. Bucks looking, as mentioned, for the first one of the year. It's going to have to come in a miraculous fashion if it's going to happen. Jarrett Sparks to serve. Top spin, light, back to Ikaika Stant. Miller up, Tursinek tapping it over. Received well by the Firebirds. Cook, dug up by you. Attack from Schaefer. That one's going to be tough to receive. It's going to go off the back bleachers. It's a great reception from Tyler Yu on the heavy attack that came from from Jeremiah Cook. The Buccaneers get a point that looks a little bit more than just one on the scoreboard. A bit of a momentum play there. Tursinek served, received by Gallegos. Attack from Jerwin Latt, and that one cannot be stopped. Tooled out. Goes off of Irvine and Schaefer. And the point goes to the Firebirds. Jacob Gallegos to serve for the Firebirds here. Gallegos received by Tursinek. Miller up, Stant, attack, and it was going to go out. And long, Jarrett Sparks stuck the hand out to try and put it up. And poorly so, a poor decision, and the kill goes to Ikaika Stant. Ikaika Stant with his first kill of the game, assist by Hunter Miller. The story of the game has been the attack errors for the Firebirds that still have given them a 2-0 set lead. 20 attack errors in this one for the Firebirds. Both teams tied at 7 service errors, so the mistakes have been limited, or at least more limited than the Firebirds for the Buccaneers, but still, it's been higher quality on the attacks, higher quality certainly on the kills. Miller, up goes Schaefer, and that one bounced by David Schaefer. A nice pass coming from Hunter Miller. They're going to say the point goes to the Firebirds as Schaefer hits the net on the swing. So a frustrating loss of point there for the Bucks. Tursinek, Miller, up goes Stant. Good attack there from him. It was blocked and tipped by Easter. Attack coming from Cook, and you trying to save it. No chance. And that one goes out. The kill for Jeremiah Cook. Jeremiah Cook has come out of nowhere in this third set with 3 quality attacks already here early in this third set. He was limited in his attack usage in the first 2 sets. Stant receives, Schaefer puts over, and it was pancaked up by Cook after being received poorly from Flores, but it's going to be attack and kill for David Schaefer. Sully Bushra serving for the Bucks. Topspin serve, received by Sparks, and that one put up and can't be put over. Jacob Gallegos, the libero, trying to come up and tap it over, but couldn't do it. Poor communication, and another error unforced by the Firebirds. And the Bucks take advantage of. Bushra to serve again. Received by Sparks again. Up goes Talon Palplatok. Nice pass from Isaac Lang. And the point goes, the Firebirds. Kill goes to Talon Palplatok. Firebirds lead 6-4. Service coming for Jeremiah Cook. Received poorly by Stant. Attack from Smith. Attack from Stant now, and the Buccaneers again with no communication. And again with an unforced error. And the point goes back to the Firebirds. As Hunter Miller, one of a couple with an opportunity to respond, and the heavy attack. Nice pass there from Hunter Miller. Smashed down by Nathan Smith. Attacked very, very well, and a great kill there for him. Bucks get right back on the horse. Stant to serve. Service from Stant. Passed up by Lang. Attack from Easter. That one goes out wide. And the point going to the Buccaneers. Stant to serve again. As mentioned, lots of action here, not just on the volleyball courts, but elsewhere in Buccaneers sports. Men's and women's track at Flagstaff for the NAU Invitational. Tapped over by Smith. Attack coming from Flores. Received by Bustra. Miller, quick attack from Smith. Responded well. Gallegos blocked there by Tursinek, but tooled out. It was a good rally in the Buccaneers, unfortunately on the losing end of it. Men's and women's basketball as well in action today at Westcliff University. We'll be checking in on the scores on those ones. Men's basketball fell in the first game. The women's basketball game currently 37-37. Nice pass there from Hunter Miller, and the quick attack, and bounced once again by Nathan Smith. He's making his attacks count well. Warriors of Westcliff leading the Buccaneers women's basketball team 43-41 in the third quarter. That a massive game for the women's basketball team, needing every win they can get of their final two this weekend to try and find their way into the conference tournament. Double hit there from Gallegos. Point goes to the Buccaneers. Baseball in exhibition action tomorrow against Southern California Leadership University. Games at 2 and 5. And then men's and women's basketball plays on Sunday afternoon. The final games of the regular season for men's and women's basketball coming Sunday afternoon. Attack from Tursinek. Kept up by Tursinek, but they're going to say it was a double hit. Tursinek blocked, and then it went off of him, and then he tried to get it back up, but double hit. Says head referee Amanda Rossman. Top spin serve from Talon. Palpalatok goes into the net. And the Bucks get the free and easy point back. Sully Bustra back onto the bench for the Buccaneers. Hunter Miller to serve for the Bucks. The 6'2", 220 setter from Huntington Beach, California, gets the ace as received. Well, not as well as he would have liked by Jacob Gallegos. A sue from Hunter Miller. Another serve from Miller. Another receive by Gallegos. Attack from Jerwin Latt. Attack coming from Tursinek after the pass from Miller. Miller saves and then is unable to get it up to a better spot. Much to the frustration of the Buccaneers. Stant tried to go for it. Irvine tried to go for it. It was a good service there from Miller. Just unable to keep the ball up. And the Firebirds take the lead once again, 11-10. Bucks scrapping and having to for nearly every point. Service there from Jarrett Sparts. Stant lefted. It goes over his head and into the back corner. So an ace for Jarrett Sparts. Fourth ace of the game for the Firebirds. The service there from Sparks does go out. So given right back to the Buccaneers. Bucks trail by 1, 12-11. Service coming from Turcinek. Deep breath from him. High toss. Top spin. Received by Sparks. Up for the attack goes Cook. Received by Miller. Well, you with the pass to Stant. Stant attack tipped off the hand of Jerwin Latt. Now the attack coming from Lang. Miller receives. You up. Schaefer having to try and tap it over, but it was a tough pass from you to be received by Schaefer. And the Bucks give the point back to the Firebirds and service along with it. Gallegos to serve. Service from Gallegos goes long. Bucks get the point right back. Another error from the Firebirds. Now 10 service errors in the game. 21 attack errors. Kate Irvine to serve. Received by Sparks. Up goes Cook. Saved by Miller. Up goes Stant, and he puts it right into the net. Attack error from Mikaika Stant. Mikaika Stant, negative 167 on the hit percentage. And another service error from the Firebirds, my goodness. Well, the first two sets haven't gone the Buccaneers' way. The Firebirds are certainly trying their hardest to hand this game back to the Bucks. Sully Bushra to serve. Top spin received by Gallegos. Up goes Cook. Tough attack. Miller receives. You to pass. Up to Stant. Stant attack. Received by Sparks. Up goes Palpalatok with the attack, and that one's tipped out by you. Actually, apologies, was a tip back by Smith on the attempted block. 15-13, Firebirds lead. Cook serves. Received by Stant. Miller up. Quick attack. Smith. And just lightly reads the block really very, very well. An exceptional attack from Nathan Smith. Exceptional patience. And a kill for him. Number 15 in the books once again. Mikaika Stant to serve for the Bucks. Flores to attack. Attacks well. You keeps it barely up. And then Smith put it up for Miller, and Miller tried to save it, nearly hitting the referee. Bucks men's basketball team falling 73-61. That's the final in that game. Stant receives. Miller up. Turcinek, good attack. And it's received by Yomes. Attack from Colby Easter. My goodness. Colby Easter now 6 kills in the game. And he has been phenomenal today. Service received by you. Stant puts it up. Turcinek's just going to have to put it over. Bucks having a reset. Lang up. Flores on his way back. Turcinek receives. Busher, nice pass. That one tipped on the block and tooled up the back off the hand of Jerwin Latt. And a nice attack and kill from Ben Turcinek. His team leading 6th kill in this game. Now it's Tyler Yu to serve for the Bucks. Bucks trail by 2. They need this set. Attack after the pass from Lang by Jerwin Latt goes way long into the Buccaneers bench. In fact, hitting Nico Gutierrez. Tyler Yu to serve again. Bucks trail by 1. And an illegal formation given, illegal rotation given to the Firebirds, and the point goes to the Buccaneers without Yu even having to do much. Another unforced error. That one won't go in the books as much, but the point goes to the Buccaneers. They tied it up at 17. Service by Yu, finding Flores. Flores to attack, and it's a very heavy attack. When it's good to Brad Flores, the 6'6 sophomore for the Firebirds, he has not missed much, and he doesn't there. And the point goes to the Firebirds. Service coming from Talon Palplatok. 18-17, Firebirds lead. Received by Turcinek, pass by Miller, Turcinek attack. It was tipped by Jerwin Latt. Now attack coming from Isaac Lang, blocked well there by Turcinek. Attack from Irvine, Miller, Irvine up, Bucks keep it up, and it's gonna be 2-touch as it went off the net. Serve from Palplatok, received by Turcinek. Turcinek to attack 2. Stant keeps it up. Miller, attack from Sally Bustra. Goes long. He was looking for a tip. And no tip given. Firebirds lead by 3. Received by Stant on the serve. Miller up. Turcinek with the attack. And that's not going to be returned. A kill for Ben Turcinek. His 7th kill of the game. Hunter Miller serves to the Bucks. Received by Gallegos. Attack from Jerwin Latt, blocked by Cade Irvine. Second attempt. And that one goes out. Point was given to the Buccaneers, but I believe that'll be overturned as it went off the hand of David Schaefer and out. So it does go out. Didn't go off the hand of Schaefer. Interesting call with the attack there from Isaac Lang. Goes out. Point goes to the Bucks. Flores to attack. That attack goes poorly and it goes long, and the Buccaneers have now tied it up at 20. And it's a timeout taken by John Ferrari and the Firebirds. Buccaneers have tied it up at 20 and a must-win third set for the Bucks. We'll take a break here. You're watching the Buccaneers Sports Network. Hunter Miller to serve for the Buccaneers, 20-20. Service coming from the senior setter. Received by Gallegos. Pass up to Flores, and Flores puts it off the net. Won't even give Turcinek or Irvine a chance to block. And the Bucks take a 1-point lead. 4-0 scoring run for the Bucks. Service coming for Miller again. Received by Gallegos. Passed up Flores. Won't miss on that one. And that one goes out. No tip. Says the line judge or the referee. And it's going to be out, and it'll be another point for the Buccaneers. Service coming from Miller again. Bucks with a 2-point lead. Attack there from Jerwin Latt. Miller pass, Turcinek, tipped and tooled out. Ben Turcinek with a huge point there for the Bucks. 23-20 Bucks lead. Miller to serve again. Received by Cook. Attack there from Jerwin Latt, saved by the Bucks, and then it goes out. It was received and returned by Tyler Yu on the same touch, and it goes out over the net, out of bounds. Bucks do lead by 2. 23-21. Bucks bench more locked in than they've been all game. Now they've got the lead. Sparks with a service, and it just hits the line. (23-22). Sparks to serve. Received poorly by Stant, and it's going to go over it. Attacked by Cook. Back-to-back errors for the Buccaneers has handed it right back to the Firebirds. They'll have service again, and this set 3 is tied at 23. Those could be massive points. Stant receives, Miller puts up, Irvine goes up for it, Stant receives, Miller up, Turcinek joust at the net, and the point goes to the Firebirds. Hunter Miller arguing with head referee Amanda Rossman. And now it'll be match point for the first time. Bucks go on a 4-0 scoring run. The Firebirds have come right back. 4-0 scoring run. Match point service from Sparks. Top spin. Yu receives. Miller up to Turcinek. Good attack from Ben Turcinek. Bounced off the ground. And we're tied up at 24. Someone's going to have to win by 2. Turcinek to serve. Tied at 24. Turcinek spins it awkwardly off the right hand on the serve and the service error. Point goes to the Firebirds. Match point once again for the Firebirds. Gallegos to serve. Gallegos serve, received by Yu. Miller up. Schaefer, and that one goes off the head of Brian Flores. Attack coming from Cook. Responded to by Miller, goes right over. Attack coming from the left hand of Isaac Lange, goes over. Bucks stay in it though. Received by Miller again, put over by Stant. Attack from Cook, received by Yu. Miller puts it up for Stant. Stant has to put it over. Flores attacks, pancaked up and tapped over by Schaefer. And the whistle was blown and onto the net goes Talon Palpalatok. What a rally. Bucks win that must-win point and stay alive. Kate Irvine to serve. Sparks. Attack coming from Isaac Lang. That one housed down by Akaika Stant. With everything Akaika Stant had, housed right back in the face of Isaac Lang, and the Bucks have taken a 1-point lead. We'll take a break here. Timeout taken by the Firebirds. We'll be back. Buccaneers lead by 1 here in this must-win set 3. Kate Irvine to serve. Buccaneers in their first potential set point of the match. Irvine service. Received by Cook. Pass up by Palpalatok. Attack from Cook. And that one, a kill for Jeremiah Cook. That couldn't have come at a better time. Game tied at 26. Excuse me, set tied at 26. Service coming from Isaac Lang. Lang, service to Stant. Miller up, attack from Smith. There's a nice attack at that. Attack now coming from Easter. Tried to be saved by Tursinek. Received poorly by Nathan Smith. And now match point once again for the Firebirds. Isaac Lang to serve. Lang, left hand. Finds Tursinek. Miller up. Attack. Schaefer. My goodness. The Buccaneers not holding anything back here in a must-win set 3. Schaefer up and down with authority. Schaefer checks out. Sully Bustra checks in for the Bucks. Tied at 27. Bustra. His service goes right off the net. A tough time for a service error for the Bucks. Match point opportunity again for the Firebirds. Jeremiah Cook to do so. Service over Tursinek. Miller, up goes Stant. Blocked by Flores. Stant to attack again. That one tooled out by Flores. And the kill goes to Ikaika Stant. Stant the right guy to serve here. His first attack on that rally blocked. His second one not given up as it's tooled out off of Flores. Serve from Stant. Attack from Brad Flores. My goodness. Blocked right back. And housed right down from a combo of Nathan Smith and Hunter Miller. Ikaika Stant, set point serve again. Stant service received by Gallegos. Up goes Flores, and that one's gonna go up and down. Not bounced off the floor, but bounced off the leg of Sully Bustra. 29-29. This one will not end here in set 3. Noah Yomes to serve. Yomes service, received by Tursinek. Up it goes Miller. Tursinek to attack, blocked by Jerwin Latt and Colby Easter. Colby Easter with the block there. Match point service again, this time from Yomes. Received by Tursinek. Miller up. Smith attacks up. And that's going to end it as lifted up by Nathan Smith. The error from him. And after a fantastic and thrilling set 3, this one ends on straight sets. The Buccaneers fall on sets by a final 3-0. They fall in the third set, 31-29, a thrilling third set. From all of us here in the Buccaneers Sports Network, I'm Zach Swanson. Thank you so much for tuning in to this broadcast of Buccaneers men's volleyball. The next game for the Buccaneers men's volleyball will come on Wednesday, February 22nd at South Mountain. Their next home game will come versus Pacific Union College, not until the new month, March 3rd. That'll be a Friday back here at Bellbank Park. Thank you so much for tuning in once again to the Buccaneers Sports Network, and we will see you next time.